Alright, I'm packed up, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to get back to trail. So I'm trying to figure that out. All the Ubers in the area that I checked for are now not available. So I'm trying to walk because I think there's a free bus that could get me closer to the trail, but not all the way there. But then that might be a better hitch spot, because right here it's like not a good hitch spot. So anyways, I don't know what's happening, but we'll figure it out. I found a bus stop, but there's 3 routes. I don't think any of them go directly to the PCT, and I can't tell which one gets closest. So I think I'm just gonna wait here until one of the buses gets here and then ask them. So we'll see, but still don't know what's going on. Okay, the bus stopped, but he told me to wait for the gold line, which is coming in 30 minutes, because I think that gets me closer. So now I'm gonna just hang out for 30 minutes, I think. Crazy. I might not get a ton of hiking done today, but we'll see. I made it on trail again. Oh man, that was kind of tricky, but I figured it out. I was able to get a bus almost all the way here, about like 3 miles away, and then that truck of guys, they picked me up. They were awesome, so that was wonderful. I was able to squeeze in with them and be able to hitch the rest of the way here, so I didn't have to walk an extra like 3 miles. So now I'm back on trail and ready to get going. It's like, I don't remember what time it is. 1? I think it's almost 1. So definitely later than I meant to start today, but it's okay. I'm on trail, so yay! Guys, look at my lunch. I'm so excited. Hey, I found a tree, so I've stopped. Anyways, I've gone 2.5 miles today, and it felt pretty easy and pretty zoomy. Sure. It felt like kind of like I was back to normal. I feel really happy being outside again, so that's super nice. So my goal today is to go, there's a little bug on me. My goal today is to go 9 miles in total, so another 6.5 left to get to the next water source, especially since I started so late today. But yeah, otherwise doing pretty good. I think I did that 2.5 miles in like less than an hour, so pretty good pacing. And then we've got a little uphill coming up, but then I think the rest of it is downhill, so like 2 more miles of uphill, and then kind of just cruising down to the next water source. So yeah, I'm very happy to be back out here, very happy my tummy is feeling better. I'm really excited for this lunch. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my time and take it slow, so. I finished all the uphill. It was longer than I thought. It wasn't that long, but it was like, I thought it was 2 miles and it was like 3.5. And that extra 1.5 miles, I felt it. So, anyways, but I finished it. So now I'm just taking a little break and I only have 3 miles to camp. So yay. It is close to like 5. I think it's like 4:30 or 4:45. So I probably won't stay here too long, but enough to have a snack and a little rest and elevate my feet. So we're making good progress. The silence of nature. Why is it so loud? Good morning. Oh, it's been kind of a long morning. It's been fine, but I've been kind of in my head about how slow I've taken today because I decided that I wanted to sleep in, give my body some rest, especially since I was pretty tired because yesterday was a long day. So I ended up sleeping until past 8, which is fine. That's what my body needed. But it was that I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get a late start, which I am, but that's fine too. So anyways, it's like a little after 10 right now, but I finished all my camp chores. I had quite a few to do. And then I finished breakfast. Breakfast was actually really good. I tried the Cheeto eggs, the dehydrated like breakfast skillet thing, and then I made like burritos out of it. I actually really liked it. So that was super great because I was kind of dreading breakfast. Breakfast in the morning feels hard to eat because I just don't really want to eat and I don't want to cook. But I cooked it and it was pretty good and it filled me up, so that's good. So anyways, I've got everything packed up. I'm just in here gonna do some yoga, and then I'm not sure exactly how far we'll go today. We at least probably want to go 11 miles, which is to the next water. So I filled up on water, but once we hit that, then we can just kind of hopefully keep going and see how many miles we can make. Yeah, I don't remember how far. I think we're like 24 miles from town or so. So if I go 11 or 12, that works fine. That just gives me kind of a longer day tomorrow. And so I was hoping to kind of knock out some miles, and maybe even there's a campsite around mile 15. Kind of doubt that we'll get there. I always am like, mile 15, and then I go, no thanks, I'd like to sleep instead. So we'll see, but I'll keep you updated. And all these birds, oh my goodness, so loud all morning. There's a couple of them that sound like sirens too, so they'll just sit right over me and it's like wee 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 wee, and I'm like, wow, what's going on? So anyways, gonna enjoy my yoga as much as possible. Whoa, guys, there's Big Bear. That's so cool. I didn't expect it. I turned the corner and was like, huh? That's super pretty. Wow. I found a tree and a bench and a view. Look at me go. But there was a really nice family here. There's quite a few day hikers because it's close to Big Bear. And so they were day hiking from their campsite and they were talking to me and they were so nice. And so then they were like, do you want any tangerines? And what I tried to say was, no, 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 I could never take your food. No, I'm totally fine. But all I did instead was go, tangerines. So they were very kind and they gave me tangerines. But it was funny. I did try to refuse them. It's just no words came out, and yeah. Anyways, I'm excited. I'm eating my goldfish, and I was thinking that this is the perfect size for an emergency blanket for a chipmunk. So if any chipmunk wants this emergency blanket, they can have it. Hey, not sure if you can tell, but made it to camp. Oh, I only went 11 miles today, which is fine. I was just like mentally planning on more, because then tomorrow I have to do 13 to get to town. But that's okay, because I got such a late start this morning. It's like after 6 now. I don't really feel like night hiking at all, and my body is pretty wiped from today, so might as well be at camp with water and get a good night's sleep. And yeah, so anyways, it's kind of nice too because there's other people around here, but I was able to camp kind of in my own area, which was nice because yesterday I was like right next to like 2 other people, and they went to bed really early, and I got in there, like I got to camp right when they were going to bed, so then I didn't want to make too much noise, so I didn't feel like I could do all the camp chores that I needed to do to get ready for the morning. But now I have my own space. Did a bee just get in here? The bees are starting to wake up and get in my tent. They were just sleeping or outside with the flowers. But anyways, probably good I'm at camp. Hey, good morning. We're getting such an early start. Go us. The sun. Yay. Made it. Hi. I am taking my official breakfast break. Not even lunch yet. Isn't that crazy? Ugh. I'm tired though. I set my alarm for 4 in the morning, and then I got out of camp by 5. And then I just had a bar for breakfast, like a granola bar. So then I ate like 2 miles in, so like an hour in, I stopped and I took a break and ate a little bit more. And then, yeah, now I made it here. I'm like 6 miles in, and it's 9 a.m. So, but I have, I think, like 8.5 in total left to go. So anyways, I'm running out of energy, so I'm cooking a hot breakfast. I'm making breakfast burritos again, and then hopefully that'll keep me fueled up for a while, because this past 6 miles were kind of tough because I only ate dry food and just kept getting hungry. But yeah, anyways, so just taking a break to do that, and then we'll get back on trail. Yeah, I don't know if I said, but the reason why I got up so early is because well, first of all, I have close to a 15-mile day, and then I wanted to get into town early because I don't know how I'm getting to Anaheim tonight. So that's, yeah, I'm trying not to stress out about it and just be like, it'll figure itself out. But there's a malt shop, and if you call them, then they pick you up like just a 1.5 miles off of trail. So I'm gonna walk that 1.5 miles and then call them so that they can pick me up, and then go get burgers and fries. And then I'll probably ask them if they have any ideas of how to get to Anaheim or LA. So big day. I'm already tired, but we got it. We're doing good. We're like almost halfway there. Almost. And it's 9 a.m. So anyways, yeah, love you guys. Bye.
Someone's looking at me. Hello. How are you? What?
Livin'. Mwah. I'm tired. And dirty. Oops. Oh, I just went 4.5 miles without taking a break. I feel dead though. So I'm taking a little break, and then it's like 2.7 to the turnoff that I'm going down, and then 1.7 uphill up that to get to the pickup spot. So I have like 4.5 left basically. And I've gone over 10. So I'm getting a little tired, but hopefully after this rest then it'll be good, and then I just have a little bit more uphill and then it's downhill. I thought all of today was downhill, but a good chunk of it has been uphill. So anyways, feeling a little wiped, but I think I'm still making pretty good time, so that's good. Still stressed about trying to figure out how to get to Anaheim from Cedar Glen, but that's a later problem. First we've got to get there. So anyways, love you. Mwah.
Someone is watching me. Hello. Hi, buddy. Look.
Ugh. Oh no. I sat on an ant in Spider Hill. I think I need to move. Well, look at that huge ant. Whoa, it's so much bigger than the others. Oh my gosh. Jeez, it's huge. Clumsy. Hey! Oh, it's a little after 3, which 3 was when I was planning to be done hiking, just to give myself as much time to figure out the hitch situation or the Anaheim ride stuff. But I just got stuck talking with some cool people. So not stuck, but I was talking with some cool people, and at the beautiful, can't really see it, but at a beautiful river, and it was so nice after the heat. So I just decided to take that time to enjoy. But now I'm on my way, and everybody else is going the other way. But we've got 1.7 on this one, and it's supposed to be all uphill. So, and then once I get to 1.7, I'll get to a gate where hopefully we'll have service to be able to call for a ride from the Cedar Glen malt shop, and then they'll take me to go get some food. So then we'll get food and then figure out how to get to Anaheim. So anyways, oh, there's the river. So now I gotta cross it. But anyways, we're doing good. We're almost done with the day. Oh my goodness. I tried to walk the trail, and it was like straight up and just total bushwhacking. And then I remembered that it said to take the road and not the trail. So I turned around and went all the way down the trail and then went to the road. You know, I wasn't that far up, but still, there were, oh man, so many bushes. I tripped over barbed wire. Hello. So anyways, now I'm on the road and this feels much better. Yay! I got to the third gate and I just called the Cedar Glen malt shop and they said that somebody will be here to pick me up in 10 minutes. And I just got here, so that's very exciting. I'm exhausted. Whew. But I just have to look forward to a burger and fries and a malt, and then we'll figure out how to get to Anaheim. Maybe one scoop of mint chip. I've got my fries to go, and I think I figured out what I'm doing. I am getting a bus now to go to Lake Arrowhead, and then at the same bus stop, then there's a bus that goes from Lake Arrowhead down the mountain, and then it'll take me to a transit center where I can either get a bus or something, I don't know, or at least like Uber. So I think I figured it out. Go me! So now I'm waiting 1 or 2 more minutes for the bus to arrive. I always get anxious when I'm waiting here, but I think it'll be fine. So yay!
Going mountain transit.
Yeah. At my next stop. Good morning. Oh man, I feel exhausted. Yesterday was such a long day. I ended up, after everything, hiking like over 16 miles and then hiked up to Cedar Glen, got a ride to the malt shop, had some food, and then was just calling people and like asking people how to get down the mountain to Anaheim. And so I was able to figure it out and pretty much only use public transportation. So that was tough though, because I was at the malt shop at like 4:15 and they were like, we've got a bus for you, it's at 5:09. I was like, perfect. So I had a perfect amount of time to eat my food and then run over there. Then I got on the bus at 5:09. I got off that bus at like 6 o'clock. Next bus was from the same stop and it was at like 6:10. And so I was like, perfect. So then I rode that bus down the mountain. Then I got down the mountain and then I was still like an hour away from Anaheim. So then I got off that bus, walked like 10 steps, and then I was on the next bus, which was like 10 minutes later. So then I got that bus. And then once I finally got to the bus stop, then I just took an Uber like 10 minutes to my place. So it was great, but overall the whole journey or trip is like an hour and 45 minutes, and I was on public transportation and things like that from 5 p.m. to like 9:30. So it took like 4.5 hours. So I was exhausted when I got back to my room, and then I took a shower, ate a little bit of food, and then I passed out. So anyways, I woke up this morning. I was gonna wake up and like get to Disneyland right at opening, but I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna die if I have to move. So anyways, now it's 9 a.m. The park opens at 8 a.m. but I'm gonna try and get there by like 10 a.m. and then it closes at 10 p.m. so I'll still have a full like 12 hours there. But I am very excited too, because you can't really tell, but it's overcast. And I was like, oh, yay, because yesterday was hot, and I think it'll make the walking today a lot easier and more enjoyable if it's not like roasting. So anyways, that made me excited. So now we're just gonna walk down a little bit to get the hotel breakfast and then get an Uber, and we're going to Disneyland. Crazy. When I was in high school, we came and I played right there in my band. That's so weird. I just did the Tower of Terror. Oh my god. I was sitting with a family that I didn't know, and thank goodness me and Bob were clutching each other. The picture is so funny. We're like, oh. That was fun. This feels a bit like trail. Good morning. It is currently 2:38 in the morning, and I'm packing up and waiting for my Uber to pick me up at 3 a.m. to then go to the airport. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit dead right now, and I'm looking the part. So, anyways, but soon we'll be home. Yay. Made it through security. I will be sleeping on this floor.
Again, the setting for line for gathering truck by the aircraft at any time. Once we level up, we get our place.
It's okay. Yeah. How? You'll leave it halfway. Try and stand up. I got grass in my mouth. Oh.
Okay, got my wallet.
AM to the PM, PM to the AM phone. EM jumping DM, you just gotta hate on phone. If I quit the BM, I still buy Mercedes phone. If I quit the season, I still be with where they go. And let's go just like Cairo.
The video well. It's so cute.
Mommy, I'm gonna steal it.
The zoo?
Backburning swing along is coming to an end. Please remain seated with your safety bar down onto.
We shut the place down. I have a little airport friend. What are you doing in here? Hi, baby.